Hey, what's going on everyone? Back here with another video. I'm going to be reviewing an album that I probably should have reviewed last year, I think, when this thing came out. And this review is going to be a little different because, for one, I'm not going to be reviewing an album, technically. This is an EP. Number two, I'm pretty much friends with these guys. Maybe you already know who I'm talking about. The band is Vie Jester, and I am going to be reviewing their most recent EP titled All in Jest. Now, like I said, this came out last year. They're a really small band, very small, only like 100 or so subs ahead of me. So, yeah. But don't let that be a reason for you to, I guess, not check them out. Because I know there's some people that may be like, oh well, only the bigger bands matter, But I have a quite diverse taste in, like, I even like bands that have less subscribers than me, and I think that says a lot. But we're going to be talking about Vie Jester, All in Jest, and I bought this album on CD a couple months ago, I would say, and this is the band's third record. Before this, they had The Cognizance and Etches in Ether, and then All in Jest last year. And yeah, where do I have to start with this record? First thing is I'd like to bring up is the band, I think, was really trying to do something different with this record than on the previous ones. To me, this album feels a lot more experimental in multiple ways, I would say. Like, I feel like there's more use of electronics, and there's more use of, and I feel like it's much heavier than the previous material that they've came out with. And yeah, the themes and atmosphere, I think, kind of give off this, like, loneliness kind of vibe, and I think a perfect example of that would be the song Please, which is the first track. Now, this song is very interesting. It's got some fast riffs and things like that, and of course, the drum work by Conway is pretty well done, and it's a pretty fast song. Pretty interesting lyrics. The next track is Sunburn and Moonshine. Now, this is probably the track that I play the least whenever I listen to this EP. Not that it's bad or anything, because I do like it for what it is. I think it's got a pretty unique but different pace to it, and I think it's a good song for what it is. And I think it might be a highlight for the band even. And the next track is Aneke Mehta. I think that's how you say it. Now, this is a very interesting song. This is like where they really experimented with their sound. This has some electronics, and I feel like this is the track where Guerrero's, I think that's how you say his last name. I think this is the song where his vocals really are at its best. Of course, with the exception of the song The Punchline. Now, I guess you could consider this one the ballad on this EP, because it is, I would say it's the softest song on the album. Like, during the beginning parts and the verses, it's more calm, and it's got a catchy chorus, and that's one thing that I can say about Vie Jester. And one of the things that really makes them underrated is they really do know how to make some catchy songs and some hooks, really stuff to really bring you back. And yeah, the Punchline definitely has a catchy chorus. You can pretty much hum it every time after you listen to it. And the closing track, which is track 5, is Colorblind. Now, this is one of my favorites, I would say, as well. It's a pretty energetic track, and it's also a catchy one. This is just a very all-around great song, and I feel like this is a song that really defines their overall sound, and it's just all around a very good track, I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give this EP from Vie Jester, All in Jest, I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10. And I'm gonna give it a 9 because there's only just minor things holding it back. One of the things is, I wish it could have been longer. You know, I really do hope when these guys do get around to working on their next record, they put more tracks on the album, or on the EP. You know, maybe instead of like 5, maybe like 6 or 7. I think that would be neat. And the other complaint I have is I do have to knock the song Punchline a little bit, only because the first half of this song and the second half kind of sound disconnected. Like if you listen to the first half of the song and the second half, if you really examine both halves, the songs kind of sound disconnected in a way. But it is a song that I like and I will listen to, and I do like it. But overall, I would say there's not a bad song on this EP. I think they're all good in their own way, you know. And I definitely encourage you guys to go check out this group. You know, go check out songs such as Please. You know, go check out songs such as Colorblind. You know, and let me know what you think. And of course, go support the band. I will leave links to all their channels in the description. I will leave a link to the Vie Jester official channel. I'll leave a link to Cliff Conway's channel. I'll also leave a link to Kyle's channel as well. And yeah, go subscribe to them if you have not already. And if you have listened to this EP, what do you guys think of it? I think it's pretty darn good. And this experimental sound and the new sound that they kind of adopted with this record kind of makes me excited for what they have to offer next. And you know what they say when a band reaches their third album. It's usually a point where a band really establishes their sound. I know Demon Hunter did it. I know August Burns Red did it. Breaking Benjamin kind of did it. Metallica? Did they do it? I don't know. But you know, you guys get what I mean. And yeah, this is All in Jest by Vie Jester. Stellar stuff, man. Let me know what you think. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. And thanks so much for watching. Take care.